Hello, welcome to our Java course. My name is Kelly Kleindorfer. I'll be your instructor for this semester, and I look forward to working with you to learn Java. Today I want to take a couple minutes to make sure that you're ready for success, make sure that you can get into Blackboard, show you how to get to our Collaborate session that we will be having virtually on Tuesday afternoons, give you some details about that, and then make sure that you know how to get in touch with me if you have any questions. To begin, let's start at the DMAC homepage. If you've never been into Blackboard before, start at the DMAC homepage, go up to My DMAC, and log in to the portal. You'll see the Blackboard link on the left-hand side of your screen. You can also add a shortcut to dmac.blackboard.com into your browser so that you can just click on that and get into it as well. Once you're in Blackboard, you'll begin on the institution page, which probably looks a little bit different from mine. But the important details that I want to show you on this page is your profile page, which should show your name here. You can go in here and add an image of yourself. If you're not comfortable sharing an image of yourself, that's fine. You can toss on an image of your pet or of something that is important to you, just to personalize it a little bit and give us a little color in our online classes. The next place I'm going to show you is the courses. And you'll want to look for our course in your course list. What I've done is I've added this to my favorites. You'll see that all your courses have a little star down here, and if you click on the star, it will add it to your favorites so that you can access it right up here at the top very quickly. To get into our course, we just click on it. You will see an announcement here. I haven't made it yet, that's why I'm not seeing it, but this is where you'll get important course updates as we go throughout our semester. You'll want to check out syllabus so that you can find information on how to get in touch with me. You'll also want to review the late policy, the revision policy, the academic dishonesty policy, and our course schedule. Your instructor provides a lot of different ways to get in touch with me. I'm using Zoom for my virtual office hours this semester. I spend a lot of time on dmacit.slack.com. You can instant message me or direct message me through that platform as well. I have that app on my phone. I also have it on my desktop, so it's a quick and easy way to get in touch with me too. I also love email. I do take a break from my email. I don't leave it open all day, every day, but you can certainly use email to get in touch with me as well. The course content contains all of our course materials. It is divided up by weeks, and each weekly folder will have a due date. Inside each weekly folder, it is divided up by topics. There are between 4 and 6 topics each week. You can use the mark reviewed in order to keep an eye on or remember where you're at as you work through the course material. There is a help forum that I would recommend that you subscribe to so that you can get emails whenever anybody posts to the help forum. Down at the bottom is a quick checklist of everything that should be turned in or submitted that week. So you can use that as your guide to figure out, am I done? And you can compare that with your My Grades to make sure that you have submissions for all items inside of that list. After you've completed all the activities for a week, the next week will open up. So if you're working late one night and you're really motivated and you finish all of your weekly homework, the next week will automatically open and you can continue working whenever you have that deep focus that we often need to get our programming done. In addition to the course content, we also have weekly virtual sessions. You can access those under Tools, under Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. We have a course room. This is where you'll go each time for class. Our tentative virtual plan is from 12:45 to 1. I will be in the virtual classroom. I'll be setting up, uploading files. You can come in, you can talk to me about past content, assignments that are due that night. We can talk about the weather, we can talk about technology, we can talk about what's happening on the news, whatever you want. This session, or this part of the session is not recorded. It's just like we were sitting in the classroom and we were all here a couple minutes early and we would just talk just as we would as normal. Around 1 p.m. I will start the recording. I will usually do a coding demo or show some PowerPoint slides with some code on it and talk through the PowerPoint slides. Again, I will record those and you will have access to those after the session. Usually around 1:30, 1:40, we'll do a little mini project. Some of them will be individually, some of them will be with partners in Collaborate. I can divide you out into rooms and you can work with a partner. It is highly recommended that you do have a microphone for our sessions, but you do not need a webcam if you're not comfortable with that. After a certain amount of time, I will bring everybody back into the main room and we'll do a little mini project recap and you can share what you've done inside of your partner projects, or I will give you one possible solution as well. And then around 12 or 2 o'clock, we'll kind of wrap things up, take any housekeeping, comments, questions. This portion of the project or portion of the virtual class will not be recorded. So that's the tentative plan. Some topics will take a little bit longer than others, especially as we get towards the back end of our course. So I will give you a heads up via the announcements that it will take the entire time for the demo, for example. So you have some ideas going into it, what to expect. To get into our Collaborate session in Blackboard, you just click on the course room and the Join Course Room, and it will launch into a new tab. What you're seeing today is not what you'll see on our virtual session because I will already be inside of the room. But there, as people come in, there will be little squares with their icons that show up or their webcam if they have their webcam active. Down along the bottom are your share audio and your share video buttons. By default, those are off as you enter the room. And then you can click them on to share audio or share video. And over here is the raise your hand button that you can use to ask a question, or if you would like to speak, we can do that. That notifies me that you would like my attention and we can address it. Over on the bottom right hand corner, the little Collaborate panel, you click on it and it will pop out. This is the chat room. Everybody can see what's inside the chat room. Of course, we have little emojis that we can add. I encourage you to get in there and talk. We have a attendees list that you'll be able to see everybody that's in the room. If we are going to share content, meaning share your screen, you can click on that and you'll have the option to share your screen. As a presenter, I have to give you permission to share your screen. That's not something I will do in our virtual session, but if we're going to meet and look at code, I might give you permission to share your desktop so that I can see your coding environment and take a look at some of the issues or the code errors that you're having and assist you. The gear has some settings in here where you can set up your camera and your microphone. If you have multiple microphones, you can select which one to use. Also, if you click up here on this icon, you can add a picture. Again, I would encourage you to add a picture of you, your pet, something that's of importance to you, so that our screen is filled with color and faces as we all join our sessions. Over here on the top left-hand corner, down at the very bottom of this menu session panel is a leave session, and you can click that. They always ask you how your audio and your video was, and you can leave the session. The recorded portions of our Collaborate sessions will usually take about an hour to an hour and a half to show up inside of Blackboard. To access past session recordings, you go up to the hamburger menu, click this, and you'll see an option for recordings. After you select that, you will see all recent recordings within the last 30 days. You can also filter the recordings and arrange so that if you need to go back and look for an older one, you can adjust by date and find that as well. Note that when you watch a recording, you don't have the ability to speed up or slow it down, so you may want to take that into consideration whenever you watch it. However, you can jump to certain parts of the timeline so that you can just follow up on components that you have missed. The other component are the My Grades, and that's where you'll find feedback for your scores, for your assignments, for your coding exercises. You will want to make sure that you take time to figure out what R and R means. You will see that in your assignment submissions, so please review the syllabus so that you're familiar with that terminology and you know and understand what that means for your assignment. That was a quick down and dirty tour of Blackboard, how to get into Collaborate, some of the things that you should definitely check out in the syllabus to get you started. I am open and available and very willing to help. All of DMAC is ready and willing to help. We are virtual, but we are lean and we are mean and we are ready to help you succeed. So please reach out to me or your advisor or anybody if you need help. Whenever those successes come about, I definitely want you to share those with us as well. And we're here and we're ready to help you. So I look forward to this semester. I'm excited to see you online. And now go out there and get to work. I'll see you online on Tuesday. Have a great day.